back, everybody. You're here at the end of the first week of the 29th Annual Anchorage Folk Fest. My name is Kevin Worrell. I'll be your MC for tonight, and we're going to kick off tonight's short but festive program here shortly. I want to turn your attention to your programs, where you can look at page 4 and see all of our sponsors who made this night possible and made Folk Fest possible for so many years. And we can put our hands together for all the sponsors right now. And for the festive week, thank you. I'd like to thank BP, our major sponsor for tonight. And let me give you a brief introduction to this first act, and I'm sure that they can speak for themselves from here. But this is the Anchorage Jazz Workshops. For 22 years, went over 3,000 students, keeping a jazz tradition alive and also exploring new creative arts. This is an ensemble that has, an organization that keeps adults busy in 2 different adult bands and 2 youth bands throughout the year. They take regular trips out to jazz festivals around the country, and even recently made their way to Cuba to study some music out there recently. And it's an opportunity for enthusiasts of all ages to continue to create music in this style. We've got a couple of concerts coming up on March 3rd and May 19th at the Organic Oasis. And keep your eyes peeled for that if you're enjoying the youth bands tonight. That's where they'll be. All this is headed up by our very own John Danberg, who's at the drum kit tonight. And they're going to play you a couple of songs that an original and one that they've been working up. And without further ado, folks, let's give a nice, warm Anchorage Folk Fest welcome to the AJW Northern Jive High School.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out tonight. On a night you could stay at home and stay warm, but we're making it warm here. This group, we're focusing, we're going to be playing 2 tunes for you tonight, and they're both originals. The first one we're going to do is by Sawyer Barta, our Barry sax player. This is called Moss. I encourage my students to create new tunes, and this is one of those, and then I'll introduce the second one when we get done with that. So enjoy. On the Mary sax, give it up for Sawyer. And Hudson Adams on the trumpet. The rest of the group is Espen Falsco on the bass. Give it up for Espen. We have Bennett Pierce on alto sax. We have Sam Weber on guitar closest to me. And Trevor Apps on guitar and accent. Yeah, it's a fun group to work with. I always enjoy working with students basically from grade 6 all the way up through adults. This kind of music, you know, everybody wants to be creative in music, and I think when you're in the public schools, a lot of the teachers do a great job. But, you know, with the big classes, they don't have enough time to let the students stretch out and really explore their instruments. So that's what we try to do in these smaller groups. This next one we're going to do is something that I wrote a number of years ago. It's another funky kind of song. It's called Crew Funk, dedicated to the Jazz Crusaders, if you remember who those guys were. I do. So this is Crew Funk. so much. Keep them. Give it up for Bennett Pierce on the alto sax here. Sam Weber on the guitar. What's amazing this year is we're going to get done before the red light goes on. Because in the past years, I think this is our third year doing this, the red light's always gone on when we're in the middle of a tune. Anyways, if you'd like to know more about the Alaska Jazz Workshop, just Google Jazz Alaska on Google, or our website's www.akjazzworkshop.org. If you have an instrument and you want to play, the only thing we request is that you know the notes on your instrument. You can play some scales, and we'll take you to the rest. Like we have adult bands on Monday and Wednesday nights. We have these guys on Friday afternoons, and we also have Mark Manners teaches a middle school beginning intermediate band too. So it's a lot of fun. We keep doing it. Our summer jazz camp is August 6th through the 11th this year. We're bringing up great jazz pianist and composer Mina Figueroa and her husband Bart Plateau out of New York City. We've had lots of guest artists in the past, so we always enjoy doing that. So all our events are up there on our website. And also, if you want to hear some jazz on Saturday afternoons, we have a free jazz jam session from 3 to 5 p.m. every week at the Gumbo House on the south end. This is on the old sewer highway, 9191 south, just south of Diamond on the left side. So if you want to have some great Cajun food, get some gumbo, jambalaya, and hear some jazz too, come on down. And you never know what's going to happen down there. Thanks for being a good audience. Appreciate it.